you got me feeling, you got me feeling alright. Whenever I'm around you, baby, you make me feel so alive.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Welcome to KRT Live. I'm joined in the virtual commentary box with the main man, Mr. Tofu Smuggler. Good evening, sir.
Hey, Lewis. Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm doing really well. I'm doing really, really well. I'm rocking the new KRT running jersey, which is it's a bit of a strange one because I don't run. But you know what? It's good fun and it's great kit and great to be back with you in the virtual commentary box. So how on earth have you been? Have you been doing well this week?
Been good. Spring is right around the corner. We're starting to feel it here in the cold, frozen north. But yeah, another Sunday. Happy to be here, Lewis.
Yeah, and we managed to synchronize, even though you're on summertime now, I believe. You've jumped to summertime.
Yeah, today was the first day of daylight savings, and I think I technically got 1 hour less of sleep, so I'm running on fumes.
Man, I appreciate you being here. I really appreciate you being here, buddy. So let's see. We've got another classic course being served up by KISS Road Race Series tonight. You know this course like the back of your hand, Tofu. Take us through it.
Yeah, we're keeping it real again today with the Watopia Figure 8 reverse. Looks like we're going to be hitting the reverse KOM and the forward KOM all on only one lap, which is about 18 miles or 30 kilometers for all divisions. Should be exciting. This is definitely a course for the 2 to 5 minute power heroes.
Yeah, and it's one hot lap for everybody. So there's not like a double amount of laps for the A's and the B's versus the C's and the D's. Everyone can see each other. So we've got a staggered start, I believe. So the A's and B's, A's gone off obviously first. We're going to go eyes on with them very, very shortly now. And then the B's at 1 minute, the D's at plus 2 minutes, and the C's at plus 3. So I'm going to jump straight in. And the A's are flying through the Ocean Boulevard, down through the tunnel section, straight away here. And we've got eyes on Mr. James Ward, who he's actually joined us tonight. So we're going to bring him. In. Kimberly coming in with a like. Thank you so much, Kimberly. And here's James Ward now. He's live on the screen. Look at him smiling and picture of calm, thumbs up and everything. Oh my goodness me. He's not even trying. You need to get some focus there, brother. He's doing well. Right on, James. Absolutely brilliant. We'll be carrying on bringing the action from James's perspective in his pain cave as we progress through tonight's stream. But it's going to be great. Anyone who wants to jump into chat as well, just fly the messages in and we will be sure to bring those to the stream. So thank you so much to Rick Barbera. Let's get after it, boys and girls. And he's jumping into the Sea Cat tonight, I believe, Tofu.
Yeah, did he make it into the seas? If he did, that would be great. I think we only had, up until 20 minutes to go, we only had A's and B's signed up.
Yeah, from what I can see in Zwift Power, he's made it. And so he should have probably taken off by now. So thank you so much to Mr. Jonathan Levi as well for liking the stream, liking it from the saddle himself, because he's out there racing tonight too. So it'd be great to bring some of the other KRT riders. Rick coming in with chat saying, I'm in.
I like how they're all multitasking right now.
This is great. This is brilliant. So yeah, let's have a little look at this front group of A's and see how many people we've got in that group, and if we can just get a better view than the one we've got right now, that's it. So quite a small group here at the front. There did seem to be a little bit of selection at the very beginning. Looks like there's a Zwift HQ rider as well in this front group as well. I've just seen an orange Z in the leaderboard, so looking for our very own Mr. Jonathan Levi, and here he is. There's the guy. And just before we went live, Tofu, you said you're his second biggest fan, only after his wife Katie, who also rides for KRT. Steve Blackwell coming in with a like. Thank you so much. What you've met him? You've met him?
Yeah, Kelsey and I, we've met the Levi's a couple of times. They are amazing human beings and awesome on and off the bike. And they're just great people. And Jonathan, whenever he gets on the bike, my jaw just drops. His power is unreal.
So there he is. He looks like he's rocking a golf cap as well as the funky, colourful disc wheel on the S-Works. So looking good. He's got his KOM gloves on as well, which is could well be a sign that he's going to throw it down on one of these KOMs. But just for anyone who's not seen before, Jonathan Levi's got the fastest time going up that forward KOM with a 1:22, I believe, 1 minute 22. I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's his fastest time up there. It's absolutely incredible, and that's 668 watts at an average of 10.5 watts per kilogram. For that, I mean, that's incredible. So look at him here as well. He looks like
he's putting in a little dodgy attack on this gravel section right now. Nobody wanted to go with him.
Go on, Levi. Go on. This is what we like to see. Really giving it the full beans from the get-go. He knows he's on stream. I believe he's watching the stream from his position. Rick Barbera coming in with disc for the win. And I think that's a good shout, actually, because this course it's largely flat, isn't it? And those KOMs, they're not super long, are they, Tofu?
No, you definitely want your most aero setup for sure.
Yeah. So he's giving us a wave as well. He's watching. We need you on stream next time. We need you on stream next time. He's ridden away from this front group doing 6.1, 6.6 watts per kilogram. Absolutely killing it. Chris Ruddle coming in with a like. Thank you so much from another KRT teammate who's killing it in the C-Cat. So right on to you. Jesse Williams liking the stream. We are going to be coming to the Bs very soon. Rick Barbera, some sponsor time on the TV. You're absolutely right. Look at this. An absolute masterclass coming from Mr. Levi. I hope he's sponsored by Mavic as well, because they will be giving him top dollar for this effort tonight, I am sure. Well done. Daffyd Williams coming in with a little comment saying, I'm dying. I'm not sure if he's dying on the couch or if he's actually riding tonight. I didn't see you in the start line up there, Daff, but if you're riding, let us know. And I hope you're not genuinely dying. Hope you're all right, buddy. So, yeah, this is a 10-second lead now that Levi, this is a solo masterclass. Wow, the rest of the pack have disappeared. This is an incredible effort to just ride away from the front of this group. That's amazing. Let's go back to see.
I told you my jaw drops every time.
Absolutely incredible. I mean, he's caught them sleeping here as well, because they probably thought, no one's going to be coming here at this point. No one's going to attack at this point. No one's so crazy. But if anyone can, Mr. Levi, he's the man to do it. So, Daffith coming in with the comment. He joined last moment.
Nice.
Oh, okay. So we've got you to look out for as well. We will give some love to the rest of the riders. And he's saying he's not ridden for a month. Ouch. Yeah, I know the feeling, brother. It can be really hard getting back in the saddle and throwing yourself into a Zwift race for sure. It can hurt big time. Jefferson from Zwift HQ with a really big effort here, and he's laying it down. I think he wants to try and get back onto the wheel, get back onto terms with Levi, but no one else seems to be really doing the work here. Kelsey, thanks so much for the like. I really appreciate it. Right on to you too. So he's been swallowed back up by that chase group there, but the rest of them taking it on now. We've got Simon Oxenham, old friend for many years, a good old beta racer and rider. Simon hailing out of the UK. We've got Kay Norden. Got lots of familiar faces here, haven't we, Tofu? Let's be honest. Lots of names that we've seen time and time again.
We do, yeah, and I think this is going to be interesting with Levi hopping off the front like that instantly. I think when they hit this reverse KOM, this main pack is going to get splintered because the other top A riders are going to want this is their opportunity to bridge that gap and form a real lead group. So I think we could see some splintering coming up here.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for all the likes and the follows. Really appreciate them. Everyone who's watching and following the stream. You're watching the KISS Race team being brought to you by KRT Live. This is the KISS Race series. Sunday evening EU PM race coming from Watopia. It's the which route is it again? Let me just go back to the map. Figure 8 reverse. Thank goodness I've got that on my button there. Brandon throwing a like down for the stream. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much for the like. We need to bring you in again soon. Jack Lecoq saying, go Jonathan Levi. And he is absolutely motoring. We need to get eyes back to the front of this group just to see. That gap was 13 seconds before, and he's kicking now as he goes up here. 8.1 watts per kilogram, 7.1. This is a solo TT effort that we're watching right now. This is absolutely incredible. And the people behind are pushing hard. They're pushing hard. We've got orange numbers here from Blasmo, and he's really trying hard to get back on terms, and he's just a little about 10 seconds back from Levi now. So he's really trying to push, and this is going to stretch all of the riders out behind as we see Anderson from Z Sonar, the Welsh rider, trying. He's desperate to try and keep in touch with Blasmo in front. Oxenham in the rest of the group, and Grimshaw just a little way back, but it's going to be really interesting to see if these two can actually get away from the pack that are chasing behind. It's not much of a gap. It's only a couple of seconds there, but Levi's pulling it out again, and he's looking like 11 seconds. This is just absolutely unbelievable. So, yeah, Rick's coming in with the message. Did D go off earlier? I believe they go off a minute ahead of you guys. So, yeah, that according to Zwift Power, that is the time that you guys, the C's, were off at plus 3 minutes. So, yeah, you may catch some of the D's. You will be able to see them out on course. And we've got some love, more love in chat, more hype for Mr. Zwift Hype himself, Mr. Jonathan Levi. John is next level fire, head blown. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, Rick's saying he's seeing traffic. Yeah, you will do. Quite possibly you will do. And there are some riders that have joined, I believe, the D Cat and C Cat that are maybe out of category, which is a shame, really. But maybe they haven't done too many races. We will... this is it's impressive. This is so impressive, isn't it? Hey, Tofu.
It's unbelievable. It will be very interesting to see if this is John's game plan to try to do a solo TT all the way to the finish, or if he's really just playing with the guys and he wants there to be a couple other leaders to join him at some point. But I think we should switch over to the Bs because I think they're hitting the KOM as well right now.
Yeah, we're going to go back. We're going to go back. We're going to throw some love out and give some ride-ons to these A's who are absolutely hammering their way up this reverse KOM, as you can see right now. And already there, look, some of the 22nd place, 21st place is the back of that chase group. And then we've got Steve J from KWCC at 5 watts per kilogram. He's 22nd, and he's in a small group here. And they are not hanging around, but they've been unhitched from that front group. So the pain barrier and the elastic band snapped as that reverse KOM, that first climb just went, and everyone decided to really go for it. So it has made it splinter away. So we've got 29 I can see here by the looks of things in that A group. So 29 there. Jump into the Bs for a second. And here we are at the front, sharp end of the Bs. And we can see I've got a KRT jersey right there. And it looks like the one and only Mr. Jesse Williams.
Jesse putting out the watts again. He had an amazing second place last week. I think he's ready to do it again.
Yeah, what a great effort from him. He really gave it all, didn't he? We saw the effort coming in as he was going up the KOMs and in that figure eight course that we were on last week. And Zwift's decided to let everyone disappear. So we get a little bit of solo footage of Jesse and then it all comes back again. So no ideas why Zwift does that, but any answers, chat, give me an idea, help me out here. But it looks like this front group here looks like it's all fairly tight. We've got
seeing Joey too,
another KRT rider that we haven't seen in a little while, Mr. Joey Maguire. Show me the watch, Joey.
Yeah. Another big timber.
Yes, brother. And so Jesse's not on his own in this front group. This is good news. This is good news for Joey and for Jesse to have some teammates alongside each other. And I know that we've also got in the Bs tonight, we've also got Mr. John Stedman too. So I'm just trying to find if he is in this front group. And I hope he is, because if he is, he's sitting pretty with two other teammates. But this, as they go over they just crest that top of the KOM, they go through the KM barrier, and we've got confetti popping for those people who are getting PRs. Let me see 13, 19. We're just trying to find out the group.
This is a solid group of Bs,
isn't it? I was just thinking exactly that. Gilami out of Canada and Japanese rider and Rasmussen, and getting towards the back end of this group. It's 24 and make it 25, 26. I think 26 is the back, because then we've got a gap of about 8 or 9 seconds further back here. Have we? Yes. Who's this? 28th. Yeah. So these guys further back. And who's this? Going further back again. We'll go back and see if we can find where the front of the C's are. Let's see. Daffith. There's Daff. So he's in the Bs. That's probably why I didn't spot him earlier, because I keep thinking he's an A-cat rider, but he's back in the Bs. So and rocking the same kind of bike and funky disc wheel as Mr. Jonathan Levi himself. So well done to him for jumping back in. It's always an absolute killer. The first race back, isn't it, Tofu?
No kidding. It's always quite humbling first time back, but way to get back on it, dude. And I know you're only going to be moving back up the ranks.
We have Mr. John Stedman. We're eyes on with him right now, and you can see he's on the Super Tuck. He's not super tucked in real life. Look. That's great. So we've got his avatar super tucking, and John just chilling on the bike, and now resuming nicely here. As you can see there, he gives it his all, and it looks like his good wife Vicky's running alongside him. I don't know if that's to cheer him on, or whether she's doing a workout at the same time, but that is quality. I like that. That's multitasking at its finest. Hope the kids are all right, guys. Maybe they're in bed already. But great to see John giving it his all out on course, and doing it in the garage as he always does. And fantastic effort from him, and rocking hard there in 45th place. We're going to go back and see if we can jump in with the C's. So I can see Jay Prinz, a name I recognise well, and Philipson, and the one and only Barbarian, Mr. Rick Barbera. There he is. Did the team get together, Tofu, and decide that they were all going to ride on the same bikes and the same disc wheels and everything like that tonight? Because it's looking very coordinated.
No kidding, right? I guess that is the bike to be on for this course. I love it.
That's amazing. Absolutely.
Also evidence that they're all level 45 or above.
True. Very, very true. Yeah, very true. Lots of PRs coming here again as they go over through the KOM, and we see them as they start to make their descent back downwards, down, back down to sea level, and resume the ride and continue onwards on the lap. So just bringing up the map again, as you can see, after the first reverse KOM, which is the reverse climb, which comes at it's about 2.5 kilometers long, an average gradient 1.8%. Then they have that descent. They're on that descent now, the C's, as we're watching, and that's going to bring them down to about the 10k mark, and then it's largely flat, isn't it, Tofu? They've got the sprint section in Watopia again, and then they've got the forward KOM once they've crossed the start-finish line, and that will be the real testing part. It'd be interesting to see if they're there actually already. Where are they? Let me see. We'll go back a bit further, give some love to the D's, and then I think we're going to need to go forward, because it's going to be over and done very, very soon, isn't it? I think this course looks like G. Voss is on the front for the D's, putting out a really cool 4 watts per kilogram. Killing it. He's absolutely killing it. And then Dean Muller's trying to hang on for grim death at 5 watts per kilogram. And these guys are legends. They're absolute legends, and they're making their way for a solid upgrade at the end of this ride. So ride on to them. I can only see about 3 or 4 of the D's. I don't know what's going on there, but the ones that I can see are absolutely killing it. They really are. They really, really are. So let's go forward. Let's see if we can keep going forward and get back. Here's that group of C's. They're in a good group as well, So Rick's at the sharp end as they go through the start-finish banner and make their way onwards. So we'll give some more love to these guys. And then we're into the B's here. The B's just slightly further down the road, and keep going forward. And here are the B's. We're back with John Stedman, and is he there with Daffy? Yeah, he's in a group now. John's in a group with Daff, so that's great. Tina, thank you so much for the like, and well done to Tina and to Deborah. Thanks, Dave, for the like. For all of the women who were in the Iceni women's race series yesterday. You saw some of it, Tofu, I believe.
Yeah, I did, and that is maybe one of the most difficult courses in Zwift, and right on to every single lady that stepped out on course and did that 2 times up the Innsbruck KOM, won both ways. Torture, but great on you guys.
It was an absolutely brutal course. It's the first time I've ever seen it being raced. It really doesn't get used as a race course that often, actually. It's very rare that it gets used as a race course. So it was interesting to bring it to the stream and to be broadcasting it. I thought Gemma and Wendy did an absolutely brilliant job of commentating. So big shout out to them, and to Carla Williams, who's the organizer of the Warrior Games. She's the person who's put it on from the Aeonians, and massive shout out to what she's done, what they've done together. There were 529 women who raced in stage 1. I don't know how many raced yesterday, but there were lots of our own teammates. Deborah Sluss Parker, I know there was Nancy Lay, Kimberly. She raced too. Tina was racing. I'm going to miss someone out, I know, so I shouldn't have started naming them. So I apologise now. Sorry, ladies of KRT, but it was so good to see you representing and being out on course last night. And we're going to be bringing stage 3 and stage 4, the final two stages of that, the next 2 Saturdays. So tune in to watch those 2, because they were absolutely fantastic. Kimberly, saying that the Iceni ride was brutal. It really was. It was like over 2 hour stream. We tried to keep as many eyes on as there were 5 categories as well. There were A+ women, and then the A's, then the B's, the C's, the D's, and we tried to bring action from across all of those. It was quite hard because they weren't, as it is tonight, in an open, everyone can see everyone else kind of leaderboard where you can just scroll up and down. It was hopping using the companion app, which was fun. But yeah, thanks Tina. Thanks for sharing the love. So we're back with the front, and it looks like Levi's being caught. The catch was made while we were off camera, because he's back in the bosom of the front group here. But maybe it was just for the sponsors. What do you think, Tofu?
Yeah, probably as soon as we stepped away, went back to the B's, John was like, "Oh, that's my time to ease up."
He's just, yeah. Oh, man alive. Just an amazing effort, though, to put those kinds of watts out for that period of time, and it probably was quite a surprising tactic for the rest of the riders in the race. They won't have been expecting that. I really don't think.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect that so early in the race.
Yeah, at that point as well. So, yeah, but I mean, chapeau for even trying it. I mean, I just love it. I love those kind of tactics where you just go, this seems like suicide. Well, what the heck? Just go for it. So this is cool.
John loves to have fun.
Yeah, why not? Why not? That's what it should all be about, really. That's what it should all be about. I know a lot of people have been critical of Zwift racing and said it's just a wattage fest, and it's just about who can smash it out for the longest, for the hardest amount of time, and it, no, tactics do come into it. Tactics can come into it. It's not the same as in real life racing, of course. It's not. It requires different tactics and different approaches. But you can, if you've got a group of teammates around you, you most certainly can use it to your advantage. And we've heard about it in the Zwift Racing League events that have been put on by WTRL, by Steve and also Martin Carew, that racers have been managing to use the drafting tactics of Zwift to stop people following wheels, so going, right, actually we've got a rider who's going to be just they're coming to the end of their their power. They can't really sustain this power, so they ride sort of like at the back, and then they just slowly drift off, and then the person behind is kind of caught adrift, and then they have to really put a big spurt on to get around them. Have you ever seen tactics like that?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a very, very cheeky thing to do. It's fun. It's definitely, I think the WTRL series is definitely, it's still hard to get away from the blob and the draft effect and everything, but the team racing really encourages more strategy and trying new things, and it makes it exciting.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah,
how's our boy James doing? Is he sweating it out?
I've lost visual with his Suffercam. So
he didn't want us to see him.
So I'm just going to try and see if I can find him on the leaderboard. Actually, no, he is there.
He's in there. I see his name.
Yeah, he's hanging tough. So yeah, apologies, James. I think maybe it's just a technical with his camera, but I'll try and turn him back on again. No, his camera seems to have given up the ghost, but his legs haven't, and that's the most important part. You got to keep those legs turning, brother. Yeah, great job. So he's not eating the Wotsits tonight, or maybe he is. Maybe that's why his camera's gone off. Do you remember last week the chat was just lit up with people saying what they were drinking and what they were eating on the sofa, and we had some really interesting comments about that. We were talking about all kinds of things, from craft beer to types of crisps like Wotsits that James Ward was drinking, and glasses of wine that were being consumed, which is fine, on a Sunday evening after you've done your workout. No problem at all. But tell us a little bit about your diet, Tofu, as a vegan. Anything that what's your favourite vegan dish? What do you like to eat?
Well, probably. A lot of pasta, a lot of veggies. I'm the tofu smuggler, so tofu in any shape or form. I love it. It's anyone out there who's considering or thinking about being a vegan for any other reason. It's 2021 and food tech is crazy these days. So there's a lot of amazing new vegan options out there. So it's fun. It definitely makes you be a little bit more creative. Yeah, that's cool. And I think the options these days are quite vast, aren't they? I know from the way that sort of food technology has evolved and developed, and certainly our understanding has evolved, hasn't it, of kind of fueling, particularly for sports and sort of sports science. It's certainly not a problem to you, is it at all, with kind of maintaining
kind of carbs and fueling up for races, loads of pasta. I suppose pasta's like the staple of most cyclists' diet, isn't it? Really,
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, like this day and age, I don't feel like I'm missing anything from my diet, or from both a nutrient standpoint and from just an enjoyment of flavors and textures.
Yeah.
So,
No, that's
well,
cool.
I tell you what, these guys are going to be hitting the forward KOM in 1 minute and 30 seconds of pain here.
I know, yeah. So just wondering whether we're going to go back eyes on with Mr. Levi, and I don't know whether he's got anything left in the tank.
Oh, he's
Gonna
he's
try.
he's checked his ticket for the rocket ship. I tell you what.
I think it'd be interesting to see if he's got anything left to give us. Kind of. I mean, he's given us like comments in chat, so he's clearly chilling right now. His heart rate's on 70 BPM.
He's just had 15 minutes of recovery.
Ever try stinky tofu? So he's lining himself up for a go at this. I think Robin with the like. Thank you so much. Here he goes. He's lighting it up. Here we go. He's. I don't think he's going to be on for a 122 today, but you know what? He's putting the pain down, and it'll be interesting to see who can stay with him. Really,
he's definitely just going to put the pressure on the rest of the pack.
He's got a ghost power up as well. He's cheeky ghosting it up the KOM. Did you see that? Unbelievable. I thought, oh no, I've had another dropout, but he was ghosting it up the hill. Kelsey coming in with saying, this is John's time to shine, and I really think you're right. Here he goes.
His heart rate is only 191 too, so I mean he has more in the tank.
He does. What's his max heart rate, Tofu? He does. He's a high beta like myself. He does have a high heart rate, doesn't he? What does he max out at? Look at him. He's absolutely killing it up here. 7.8, 7.1.
He hits 202, 201.
Wow. Yeah.
It's like he's still a teenager.
He's got around 10 BPM to play with. So plenty left in the locker to really give it a full kick, if he needs to. But look at how he strung it all out behind. This is unbelievable. Oh, the A's have splintered here. Absolutely splintered big time as they come up to the KOM arch. And it looks like Grimshaw's just pipping Levi forward.
Yeah, Grimshaw's saying, hey, don't forget about me, guys.
Yeah, he's got a new PR at 137. And Levi, I mean, look at all the confetti. Look at all the confetti. This is unbelievable. The top guys are under 140. That is rapido. Big time. Big time. Speed. Absolute flying along there. And Chris Ruddle coming in with a bit of a gag saying, best way to give up being a vegan. And here's the punchline. Get ready on the drums. Go cold turkey. Tish. Brilliant. But he's coming in with a bit of advice as well, saying he went vegan after watching Game Changers. He had an operation in October on his femoral artery as it was blocked, and he's got clots in his calf muscle still. So he's hoping the vegan diet will help. So a fellow vegan shout out there to Chris Ruddle from yourself there, Tofu. So
hey, it won't hurt, Chris. It's definitely worth giving a try, and I hope you see improvements.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, hope you're all right, buddy. So yeah, we are looking at now the sprint really to the end of this course, and my Zwift seems to have gone a little bit jerky on my screen. I don't know what that's about. I'll try a different camera angle, see if I can shake Zwift out of it. But they are pushing on. They are not hanging around here at all by a long stretch. We're in the grass. There we go. Let's get out of the grass as we sweep around this descent off the top of the forward KOM, and sometimes an interesting place to attack, but I think it's going to be really hard for anyone to get away and stay away at this point now. So it's going to be starting to get quite cagey, I would suspect. The group has whittled down, though, somewhat, hasn't it, Tofu?
It really has. And I'm trying to check in on... They still have a couple of kilometers to go before the finish.
Yeah, they have the descent. They go over the bridge, don't they? The sprint.
And then they'll go through the S's and then finish in downtown.
Yeah, Darb, thank you so much for the follow, brother. Really appreciate that for joining and jumping in. And Yeah, so this front group is it's showing us saying on Zwift Power it's 13. I'm not sure it is 13 actually. It looks like it's a little bit less. Looks like it's around about the 11 mark. 11 riders here in this front group, and yeah, because the 12th place rider is some sort of 16, 17 seconds back. So it looks like there's 11 riders in this front pack. So the winner will be coming out of this pack tonight, the winner of the A Cat. And they are doing a cool 4.2 watts per kilogram. Their blob speed is at 4.2 currently on the very front. So that's amazing. So we'll give some more ride-ons to the guys who we've missed out on here. If any. I think we've probably caught most, but there's always one that you think has missed the love. But as they go over the Julian Washington Bridge and head towards, it'll be the Italian Village. That's right. Sweep up and then right, and then into the Italian Village, and then through the sprint section under the rock tunnel, and. We've got Kelsey coming in with trimming the grass with the drone. It looked a bit too tall. That was what I was trying to do, Kelsey. That was what I was trying to do. Yeah, you know me.
Do some landscaping.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Jonathan Levi coming in with 5K to go. Yeah, we are not going to miss a thing. We are not missing a thing. Absolutely. Zwift Power Live has continued to work tonight. I'm delighted to say. So that's 2 out of 2. For this event, Tofu. So that's great news, isn't it? Vicky coming in with Go KRT, so sharing the love. She's off the treadmill from what I can see, I believe. So we just jumped back in with John. So I think her workout's done. She's on the floor. She's back up. What's she doing?
I hope that was on purpose.
I don't know.
She didn't get kicked off from the treadmill.
That's it. It's like one of those. You're going flying backwards. See those videos? Oh yeah, Tofu. I must say, did you ever see that OK Go? Do you like OK Go? The band OK Go. If you've never seen them, they did
Never seen them.
Oh man, look them up. I think they're an American group. They're brilliant. They do these most amazing music videos to go with their songs. And one of their early videos, it was synchronized on all synchronized on running treadmills.
Oh, you know what? I think I have seen that. Yeah, it's very clever.
Like 4 of them, and they're sort of going side to side and forwards, backwards, and it's brilliant. They're so good. They're so good. I mean, they're not just great musicians, but they're really inventive with the videos as well. And that making a great music video really helps, sell a song, of course. So here we are with Haas as he comes to the front, but I'm not sure that he's going to be killing himself to go through this sprint section. It's all looking very leisurely here from the front group now. The front's just around about 3.5 watts per kilogram. Grimshaw coming, just taking it up. They're just working together, and no one wanting to attack through this section. I predict the bank coming over the bridge.
There is some red though.
Oh yes, Mizzou. Yes, thank you. As I looked at chat, here's Mazio, the BBC rider. Let's get some eyes on. He has put down a power up there. Look at the draft power up being dropped. He's got himself a good 2 seconds clear here. So he's waited until after that sprint section to go. That's an interesting tactic because I knew someone would go up here. This is a favourite attacking point for a lot of riders, isn't it, Tofu?
Yeah, I wonder if he also hit that draft power up right before he went under the banner with hopes of getting an arrow power up or something else that would help him in this finishing.
Yeah, Grimshaw coming up now with 10.9 watts per kilogram, and he's closing in. He's absolutely reeled him in like a big fish. He's got
not on his watch.
Not at all. What an absolute catch there from Grimshaw. Look at the effort he's putting to get him to get on the wheel, but he just sits in the draft now and says, okay, right, I've done the catch. Right, go on then. If we're going to ride away, you do the work.
And it looks like Levi is working to pull the rest of the group back.
Yeah, working really hard. Solid effort from Levi to make the catch as well. This will be interesting to see. It looks like the group's coming with him. Yeah, so these two, I don't think they're going to be waiting. And it's Gruppo Compacto once more as we go through the S's. This is going to be an exciting finish. This is
a hard finish the time because of the downhill leading into the banner. Do you go super long? Do you wait until the very end?
Yeah. Where's your favorite place to attack this, Tofu?
I always try something new, and usually you just need to be disciplined and wait and wait and wait, maybe until the 300 meters to go, and then pop off.
Yeah, that's a sound tactic. My problem is waiting. I struggle with that. I do struggle with that. I go early.
I get same. I get too excited.
Yes. Yeah, man. Story of my life. But yeah, it's it just seems to, in my head, I go now, and I'm like, no. I just don't seem to be able to play that poker face very well. I also think I'm a big unit. It takes a while to spin me up, so I just think I need to, I need to give myself a good run in, a good lead in before I get up to top speed. But once I get up there, I haven't got a second kick. I go, that's it. I've gone. James Ward's done an absolutely brilliant job.
Yeah, James is crushing it.
Absolutely incredible race there as well. Big shout out from him. But said Daisy, what is going on in here? We've gone to the sea. Get back, Dinsdale. Come on, let's watch the action.
Early go.
Gone really early, and
John's on him.
Not having any of that, but it's 10.4 watts per kilogram by Mizzou. He's not going to get away, though. I really don't think he's going to get away here. He's not going to get away cleanly unless he can keep this up all the way. But he's now giving Levi a free ride,
with the visor,
which is amazing. And now he's got the aero and the power. And he's, look at this, 17 watts per kilogram. That's amazing. 17 watts per kilogram. That's incredible. Go on, Levi, all the way to the line.
I think it's his.
That is unbelievable from Levi and the rest of those in that race. That was just incredible. What went on there? That was amazing. What an absolute stunning finish there from Jonathan Levi. Just a masterclass of timing, patience, waiting for it, and wow. Oh, ride on, Jonathan. That was incredible.
My jaw's dropped once again. I mean, John has the power, but he also is a master of the game, and he knows exactly when to go and where, and he showed it. What an amazing finish there. Great effort by the let me see. Let me take a big deep breath and just try and find out. You only have 20 seconds.
I know. I'm trying to get eyes on. I just can't believe.
It looks like we have Jesse and Joey in this front group with the bees still.
Amazing. So here we are. We're at the sharp end. It says, no, that's right.
This is a big group.
This is impressive. This is going to be a really challenging one to cover here. Let's see who goes first.
Some are already maybe going off a little early.
Yeah. We're going to go eyes on with who shall we stick with, Jesse or
Joey?
Joey's gone.
Jesse's already. Joey. The drafting. The helmet.
He's going. Here we go. It looks like Jesse's going, but we've got numbers.
Jesse's winding it up.
Nice one. 10.4. BIG's going with 10.5, and Jesse looks like he's going to overhaul him. Can he hold it on? There's another.
Come on.
Looks like Jepson's going to come through. Jepson coming through. Has he come through?
Wow.
Oh, I missed that. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, but there were big numbers coming through.
That was well played.
Unbelievable numbers.
I think maybe Jesse was doing a lead out for Joey there.
Yeah, that was amazing. Absolutely amazing. So I'm just going to take a breather and get a name of someone who's going to be coming in from the seas. And it looks like
Rick Barbera looks like he's in the front.
Mr. Rick Barbera looks like he's got a solid lead at the front of the Sea Cats. So KRT representing well tonight, really doing well, absolutely brilliantly. Companion app decided that it won't let me now. It's just the fan view. Oh, no, they're all here on the riders list again. Here we go. So we've got some more bees coming in and finishing strong. Look at these numbers here, 8.1, 8.2. Solid finish from these bee riders. So well done, right onto them all. Wow. Catch my breath for one cotton picking second and try and find where the front group of C's are. We've got bees all splintered here and they're coming in all
look like you can relax. The C's are just at the sprint bridge. So they are just hitting the S's. Thank
you, Tofu. My eyes in the skies. That Stafford Williams with Linus Stern with John Stedman, and a great KRT bit of teamwork going on there. So we have got Mr. John Stedman there. He's still rocking and rolling. So
hammering.
Yeah, going well, riding well with Daff and Rick Barbera. Just a cool 23 seconds back, 22 seconds back, riding with Jay Prince. And there's a good group of C's there now. Actually, I think is what do I see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I make it about 8 in that front group of C's. As we see T. Reiners from the CCAT putting out 9.4 watts per kilogram. That's amazing. Some big numbers coming out there from the CCAT. Absolutely incredible. So we'll just move backwards slightly to the front group here. Not sure who this German rider is, T. Reiners, but I know Rick Barbera doing everything he can to try and stick with him. Let's see if we can find out a little bit more about this German rider, who Tommy Reiners, name rings a bell.
He's on Swift Power.
Yeah, let me just see how many races this guy's got.
And he is a legit C, so legit threat for Rick.
Yeah, wow. Amazing. He's done. He's on level 8. He's done 7 races. That's not many races, actually. He's done a few races, but no club, no team that he seems to be attached to, from what I can see. But riding really strongly. Well, so strongly that he's actually put himself into John and Daft's wheels. So he's clearly got B type category power to be hanging cool with these guys here. And yes, just got some real love for Mr. Jonathan Levi in chat. John, dude, daylight behind. No one even close. Wow, coming in from Kelsey. Kimberly, just wow. Dave Ranson saying, sign up this Levi fella. Yes, yeah. Get him on your books. Get him on your books. He's the hot ticket. As Tommy rides away from our 2 fellow KRT B teammates. And the man himself, the man of the moment, saying thank you for all the kind words. You deserve them. You deserve them, buddy. Absolutely crushed it tonight. And, you beast. What else is there to say? The guy's a beast. Some power, 18 watts per kilogram. I didn't realise Zwift went that high. Nice finish, J&J. Yeah, absolutely. All the J's, Linus Stern. And Rick's shouting out that he's at the sprint banner. T. Reiners, I mean, this is a solid.
And with the Aero helmet, he might have it.
Solid.
What do we got? 4 seconds back?
Yeah, to Clayton for VCRT, who's now got in the mix with Daff and.
I mean, Rick.
Yeah, Rick's there. So I'm going to say
has some power, but 4 seconds.
He's not going to catch. No. I think Tommy Reiners sounds very similar to Thomas Reinecker, actually, but I'm not going to do too many.
Helmet from Rick.
Here goes Rick now. Let's watch Rick sprint as he goes hard, and he's going to go long, and he's got 9.4. Is it enough to overhaul?
Ah, that's huge. Wow.
Yeah, he's just got him on the line.
Yes!
Did he?
I don't know. I
hope so. Oh, that was so close. That was so close on the line, wasn't it? Oh, my goodness me. Well done, Rick. Great finish. Strong finish. B's coming in still with massive watts per kilogram here, and big finishes here coming in from the C's. Nice big pack here. Let's go eyes above and see this finish here. And A. Philipson with a really strong kick, but I think it's going to go to the German rider with 11.5. Can he hold on? Oh, that was tight as well.
That was tight.
That was a really tight finish. Super tight. Absolutely brilliant. So let's go back. And are we out of the guys? Do you know what? This is what happened.
Rick says, got him.
You got him. Yeah, I think you got him. We just have to check with Zwift Power because, as we know with these things, you can never be too sure that what you see on screen is actually what Zwift thinks has happened. But super close racing tonight, Tofu. Hey, exciting or what?
Dude, Sundays are exciting for me now.
This is good. This is really good. Yeah, absolutely. Some love coming into chat from Kelsey for Rick saying, nice, Rick. Rick's shouting out saying, got him, I got him.
What's with this multitasking too? I don't think I could do a all-out sprint and then instantly hop on a Facebook message board.
I know. I'm dripping. I'm a hot mess usually. I can't even see through a race, let alone, But well done, Rick. Yeah, fantastic. Rick saying, "Glory got me." He went for glory. Yeah, superb, great effort, and all the power ups being dropped again as they come in hot to the finish. And F. Peters looks like he could be the top D category rider here. It says 4th out of 36, but I haven't seen any other Ds going across the line, or maybe they have. I don't know. I'll be surprised. So now, because there is open category, it's all a little bit open now. It's quite hard to determine. So who's this here now? DCAT here. Tia Kabi, the Japanese rider, doing a brilliant job here. She is, by the looks of things. And there were 2 female riders that I want to give a shout out to tonight who had jumped in to the race. 3, 4, 5. Sorry, there were 5 female riders tonight, 6, including S. Simon in the DCAT. So big shout out to them all. Jane Williams for Cryogen. We've got Carly Holman riding for MTCX. Catherine Dempster for Herd, for Team Herd. We've got Heather Joe for Lotus Herd, and Adriette Myberg for BRT. And so who is this one? Tia Kabi might not be on Zwift, actually. Might not be on Zwift Power, sorry. So that might be the reason why. But a good turnout for lots of races and lots of teams to be joining us out on course tonight. So ride on to you all for an absolutely amazing effort and for giving us lots of entertainment. And I think we should do this again. I think we should definitely be streaming again. What do you think, Tofu? Should we go for it next week again?
Yeah, we definitely should. And I think it's compared to last week, more KRT riders. I think more riders as a whole. I think this course might have been a little bit more popular. And then as the KRT Live channel continues to gain followers, maybe more and more non-KRT racers are finding it and saying, hey, maybe I should hop in there. So please, if you're not KRT, or if you are KRT and you're watching, think about racing next week.
Yeah, good shout out. Good shout out, Tofu. I think it is a popular course. I think any course around Watopia generally, if it's taken in the forward KOM, the reverse KOM, it's going to be a popular course. Those kind of short 1-2 minute efforts, 3 minute efforts, quite exciting to watch, aren't they? And so yeah, big shout out to everyone who's jumped into chat tonight and supported all the riders, all the races. And a massive shout out to you as well, Tofu. Thank you so much for joining me once again in the virtual commentary box.
Oh, sure thing. And thank you for being the man behind the curtain, the wizard. I know you're juggle lots of keys on your keyboard and multiple screens. It's cool to see.
We try and keep it real. And we try and keep the comments coming. And thanks, Kelsey, for the positive support tonight. It's been great. And John Steadman. Sorry, go on.
Oh, I was just going to say, I think we should do a quick rundown of the results.
If we can, yeah, that would be amazing. I'm trying to pull it up and it's not giving me anything.
I'm looking at them right now, yeah. So it looks like for KRT, as we all know, Mr. Jonathan Levi, first place in the A's. B's, so that was such a tight finish. Jesse Williams, once again, with a second place in that massive mass sprint. Looks like he was just 0.2 of a second out of first. So amazing effort there by Jesse. And then scrolling down, looks like Joey McGuire, solid effort with a top 10, 9th place. Zwift Power is not fully loaded everything else, but we know John Steadman was also in there, giving in a valiant effort. And then C, looks like final results are not in there yet either.
Yeah.
No, they are. Rick Barbera, second place.
Oh yeah, solid second there, Rick. Solid second, and coming in with the thanks for the coverage, gents. Yeah, no, it's a pleasure, Rick. Great to see you riding out there. And John saying, burrito of desperation did not lock me on. So did he get a burrito power up at the end there? I'm not sure.
Not the burrito.
Not the one you want, is it? Not the one you want.
Looks like Daffod 30th in the bees and John Stedman 31st. So cool that they finished back to back.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic all round. So we're going to be trying to keep this a regular slot. Sunday night, it works for us, works for me in a sort of Saturday lunchtime now for Tofu. As long as he's cool with that, then we'll be carrying on with these live streams and broadcasts on Sundays. As I said, next Saturday, we've got the Iceni Women's Race Series, Stage 3. And we're going to London, and it's going to be 6 fast laps around London. So it's a sprint race. So certainly not going to be 2 hours long at all. So if you're interested, come and jump in to chat or watch the coverage that, again, Gemma and Wendy will be bringing commentary, and it'll be broadcast live on KRT Live. So until then, keep riding, keep enjoying the Type 2 fun, and we'll see you next time.
Take it easy, guys. Great job, everyone.
Bye, everybody. Super job.